Yo, what's good everybody? So today we're going to talk about how to do instant while running 2. Now, I know a lot of people are having problems, mainly from the combo version, so you're not the jab into the running 2. So we'll cover that as well. But a lot of people are having problems doing running 2 from here. I'll tell you now, if you played Tekken 7, you'd have a lot more trouble because it was a lot harder in that game to do it. In that game, there was a rhythm to it. Now, the rhythm still applies in this game. It's not necessary, but it still applies, and it can be easier if you get that rhythm down, I guess. So the rhythm was this. You do forward, forward, forward. Or you could do forward, forward, forward. But I think forward, forward, forward. So there's like a little neutral in between. There. So you do dirt, 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 dirt. So you do the first one, then the 2 together, and you'll get that running motion like that. That's how you do it, and you'll get that down. You do not have to do this. You can just tap forward 3 times as fast as possible, and the game does register the instant running 2. So if I just do, that's just 3 of them in a row as fast as I can do it. And sometimes you can mess it up and get this or this. Right, obviously you're wanting this every time. It's just pressing forward on the. Hold on, I'll put the controller on so you can see if it lets me do it. Will it respond? Yeah, there you go. So if you look at, so I do dirt to dirt in that situation, or just tap three times really fast. As you can see on the controller, on the screen next to me, it's going to give you this running state, and then you just press 2 after it. So if I just do, I'll do the rhythm one first. That's the rhythm one, and then I'll just tap it forward 3 times as fast as I can. The difference is what I'm finding, is if you do the 3 times as fast as possible, I think I get forward this. I get this and this more often than if I do the rhythm one. So if I go that version, I seem to get the instant running 2 more consistently than doing it 3 times like that. So these are the options you can choose. If you're struggling with a rhythm time, then first off, just try tapping forward 3 times as fast as you can, and you'll get it. But if you don't want the forward 2 to come out as much, I think the rhythm time seems to be a lot better. The dirt to dirt. The best way to practice instant running 2s is to go on a wall stage like this, any sort of wall stage, put your opponent on standing block, and just rinse it out for as long as you can, as long as you can do it. Don't worry about messing up. If you mess up, just keep going. Like that, but just keep going. And eventually you'll just you'll end up doing like 10 in a row. A challenge you can do for yourself is Claudio's running 2 does so much chip damage. Try kill him. And I messed it up on the last one. That's a challenge that you can set yourself there. Because it does so much chip damage, see if you can kill them on chip damage using only while running 2. This is a sort of game you can play with yourself to just try practice on that instant running 2 execution. Choose the 2 options, so forward, 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 or the rhythm one. Either's fine. And just try kill them on all of them more attempts. So try kill the character as much as you can. It's a bit of fun. Obviously, if you mess it up, it's hilarious. It is what it is. But yeah, let's look at the combo version. We'll switch stage to an infinite. I recommend switching stage to an infinite for this one, so like the wall doesn't get in the way. That sort of thing can annoy you, when you try to do the instant range. You're like, oh, I'm going too close to the wall. So I'd pick like this stage, or this stage. Either of these 2 is good. And then you can practice the combo one. Just do the standard hop kick combo that everyone seems to be going to. If you don't know what that is, I'll just show you it now anyway. Because you can do the jab instant running 2 off this combo, so it's absolutely fine to do. Or I don't know. If you want to do your own combos, then that's fine. I don't know, but it just depends on what you use. I obviously I do it off the up forward 3+4 version of the combo. So you set him to just standard approach. You do this combo or any combo that can leave him post screw, where you do the jab and then running 2. So if we just look at if I just screw first. I tend to start inputting the running 2, if you watch. Just as the if you see when you jab him, just as he like floats and drops down a little bit, and Claudio's jab like retracts back into him, is when I start inputting it, the running 2. It's not so much a buffer. It is technically just as his jabs are recovering. Is when you start doing it. Like when his arm comes back and they start falling a little bit. I'm messing it up more than I'm hitting it here. The thing is about this, I know people want to do this. When you're practicing this, don't do it in game straight away if you're not confident with it, because if I just show you this combo. See how I dropped that there? And I only got 53 damage for that. And then when I hit it, I get 65. So you're like, oh, that's good, you know. But the drop, I only get 53. I hit it at 65. And instead of doing that, if you just do this, you actually get 64. So it's, for the sake of 1 damage, if you mess this up, so you're losing 11 damage for the sake of not doing the for the sake of doing the jab and messing up the running 2. So it's not essential. I know people want to do it because it's cool and that, and you know, it helps with the execution and stuff, but it's not necessary. It is good to practice it though. You can just do this. This is actually tougher than the actual combo because they're a bit closer, so they require a bit more instant running if you want to practice it in this situation. I'll do it with both ones, so I'll do the rhythm one, and then I'll do the 3 fast ones. In both versions, it is possible to do, but obviously, if you want to practice it from the actual combo you're going to mainly do it from, it's probably better. One thing I found as well, I think if you sidestep right in this situation and then jab, and I'll mess up the timing there, I think it makes it easier to connect. I need to do the dash forward there. It's definitely easier to connect with a line straight on than it is to be off axis a little bit. But it's still obviously possible to do it off axis. You don't have the sidestep's not essential. But I think just being to the right a little bit makes it like a tiny bit less like chance of dropping. But yeah, this is how you do the instant wall into both in combo and in general. Practice it against the wall. Try kill them with chip damage, and then practice it. If you want to practice it off this, I think it's a little bit harder to hit it this way than it is to do on a combo. I feel like you have a little bit less time to do it. But yeah, that's it for how you do instant wall in 2. I hope you learned it. I hope you can practice it as much as possible and you get a lot better at it. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take care.